And who do we have with us this morning?
My name is Miss Shae.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Miss Shae.
I am 28 years old. I have 4 children. I was born in Lincoln, Illinois, raised in Clinton, moved out at 16, came to East St. Louis at 17, had my first son at 19, got married at 19, then was in a marriage for 13 years. All 4 children belong to the same father. We've been in East St. Louis for, 13, 14 years. And for some reason, my people picked me up in St. Louis, downtown St. Louis. And then his people, my husband's people, picked him up downtown St. Louis about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months ago. I quick cold turkey fentanyl. And when my family picked me up in St. Louis, I went to Mattoon, Illinois, which I didn't know nothing about, 2 hours away. I have 7 brothers and 1 sister, and I moved in with my brother in Mattoon, and that's like 6 months ago. And my husband lives in Bloomington, Illinois. Well, I came back to East St. Louis a month ago, and it's been different. It's definitely been different. Now people know that, everybody's used to seeing me first with the husband 24/7, and kids, pushing kids in strollers and wagons and power wheels and whatnot. Stayed on 21st Ridge, and then the by 18th BP, Kansas Avenue for 6 years. Anyways, I wasn't happy in Mattoon. I didn't know Mattoon, I am more familiar with East St. Louis, weirdly, believe it or not. But again, I'm by myself. My kids are with my parents. So since I've been back, my name has been in everyone's mouth. It's hard to walk. It's hard to. I'm not left alone, and I like to be alone. And I'm shy, but I'm kind of shy, like social anxiety, because my parents are really strict. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm military strict, and I'm the middle child of 9, so there's 4 older and 4 younger. And what was I gonna say? I moved out at 16 after, I don't know if you need to know this, but I lost my virginity to my best friend's dad at 15, and he was 38. So me and my dad butted heads after that, and I hated my childhood. So I moved out at 16 and then fell in love with my boyfriend husband, Noah. I just said a name. Noah, thing or two. And that's all I really know. So I'm trying to learn myself right now, and I don't know why. Even if I don't understand why I'm back here, what's happening, I have faith. I have faith, but I've never been in an altercation. Like, I was always in and out person, high-bye basis. I was out here, as in, I've been homeless several times, but I was always with the husband. He was always, 24/7, right there, or with the kids. And when I gave birth to my third child, my second son, I knew that I was on fentanyl, so I knew it was going to be in the baby system. So I knew what was next, that DCFS is going to come for my other kids, my 2 oldest. And I told a friend from here to take my 2 oldest to my parents in Clinton. And before I was literally hunched over going to labor, I knew it was next. Anyways, I gave birth to my 3rd baby. And sure enough, DCFS came, but the 2 oldest, I got them out of there. But if you're not fit for one, you're not fit for any. So I'm going through that too. And then the husband, I was the one taking care of everything. My habit, his habit, the kids, his mom, mother-in-law, her boyfriend, their habits. For years, I was busy, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of everything, so I didn't see the plots and the secret agendas and, you know what I'm saying, the secret motives. But then I figured it out. And then, I don't want to say outsmarted, but, I figured it out, and I'm done. So, me and my husband, we're doing better apart. He got a job, he's in Bloomington. We're doing better apart, because when we're together, we've been homeless, you know what I'm saying? That's basically it. Or I'm taking care of everything, killing myself, taking care of everything. So here I am. I've been back for a month. And where do I start? People have secret motives. They want some like a pimp finder's fee, just anything, this bunch of stuff. And I'll clean people's houses, or I'll deal with older people, you know what I'm saying, before I do the most for nothing, you know. But it don't matter what age, it don't matter who, it don't matter. I nonstop. I don't have peace of mind. Like, I need to sleep. You can probably see it in my eye. And what just happened, which is weird, because, okay, I ain't never had no altercation with nobody since I've been here. Ask anyone, I'm trustworthy. They can like, when I clean people's houses, like, I'm usually the one person they can let in the house to clean. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it could be tests, leaving their stuff right there, and I will not touch it. I don't care if I don't have nothing, and I will tell you, hey, your stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I got my respect from that, you know what I'm saying? And not being around like that, but being around, taking care of, hustling, whatever you want to call it. Loyal, stupid, I don't know. Loyalty or stupidity, don't know yet. Anyways, weirdly, with this altercation that just happened, this house, I don't know if it's, I'm not going to say, I'm going to say 24th. Is that bad? I'm going to say that. Yep. 24 hours in a day. And I didn't even know about that. And that's a lot. And that's where I met that person. And he had a white girlfriend, but a white girl, whatever you call it. And she got all crazy. My rib still hurts. But this time I ain't playing. This just happened a week ago. And since I've been here, I ain't never had a problem with nobody, let alone physical. Anyways, and that happened 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago. So, same dude. Now, that was your baby mama. Now, you know what you do. She said, why did I put my hand out the window? I'm like, I don't even know her, right? And he's like, did you put your hand out there? I'm like, no, I did not. Who is that? And he acting like you don't know. And she was like, oh, I didn't know you had a razor. What the fuck am I supposed to do? You let her in? Like, what? And it was just bad. So, yeah, that just happened. So, this one, I don't know what's going to happen after this. As long as you got it on video. But I have faith. Faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. So, we'll be okay. I'm trying to figure out myself, even though I don't know if this is living life, but even if I don't understand what's going on, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. I don't know what. I'm gonna make me cry. Anyways, lost a lot of hair. Yep, the headache's coming. But I'm in between. I came here to start dancing again, to save up money for a lawyer. And since I've been back, I'm not distracted, but I have no peace. No peace, not a minute. And as you see, like, I haven't slept. And that's why. Because there's nowhere comfortable I can sleep. And really? Like, who does that in the morning? And I should have known he would, like that. And he sure was like, what makes you think you can trust me? I'm like, oh, I thought you were a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I think you're good. All of it's... Well, now, okay. No, I'm learning. I'm going to take heed. All right. Guess what? I probably should go back. I don't want to go back to Mattoon either. So I'm going to figure it out. I don't know what's next.
What is the plan as far as finding peace? What's your plan for that?
A job or something, like, to get me out of here.
What jobs have you
not
had?
Not out of here because I like it here, but not going to be out here.
What jobs have you held over your lifetime?
How do I explain this? Because we were addicts and stuff. I was literally just making something out of nothing, or nothing out of something, non-stop. That's why I'm a busybody. So I just keep moving. But I'm usually successful. I'm a perfectionist. I make sure it gets done. If I have to do it 5 times to get it right, or to try it myself, to make sure that's what I do. But I didn't work a regular job when I lived in the shelter with my 2 oldest and the husband, Gateway 180. That was probably 10 years ago. I worked at a diner for a little bit, but even that, they used my face or whatever to help them. It's a long story. Anyways, I worked there for a couple of days, maybe a week or so, but it helped. I was at a shelter, so it did help. But we couldn't keep tips. You know what I'm saying? It was, I don't know.
Who introduced you to the toxic substances, and what age were you when you got introduced to those?
Okay. it was my boyfriend at the time, before he was my husband, obviously. We were in Lincoln, living with my brother, and we did not want to be there. And he's like, I want to find my mom in St. Louis. Well, we go to St. Louis, take Amtrak, and we go to St. Louis. And we walking downtown St. Louis thinking, oh, your mom can be in one of these condos. Not knowing there's a whole East St. Louis. So then we found her, and like we didn't even know what the needle and stuff like that was. You know what I'm saying? I was 17, he was 19. But then she put it in her son's arm. And I was like, oh, we'll do it too. And yeah. And it was back and forth with that. And then I quit cold turkey a few times, and I did it again 4 or 5, maybe 6 months ago. It was terrible. It was also a culture shock, leaving here to go to Mattoon, and bougie people in your business, and it's not cool.
But would you say that at least in Mattoon you had somewhat peace, rather than in East St. Louis? What would you compare the peace levels like between the two? Yeah, Mattoon might be, people are in your business in Mattoon, but they only in your business because it's like they're concerned. They want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's kind of for the betterment of the society, for the betterment of the community. People actually care.
Yeah.
We've gotten so far away from that where everybody minds their business and nobody cares anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, where would you compare the peace levels between the two cities if you would give your honest opinion? Where do you get your most rest? Where do you feel safest? Where do you feel more protected?
I would say there, but maybe it's because I'm more familiar here than I think that's what it is. I don't know Mattoon, but even though there's peace and family, I'm not really close to family, but...
Why aren't you close to your family?
Believe it or not, I'm probably the one, out of all the siblings, I have 7 brothers and 1 sister, and I'm the one that's always, I used to be nicer and smiley and like, Dad, hug Heather, my sister, and stuff like that. Like, my parents, I never seen them pray. I never seen them go to church with us. They sent us to church because to get us out of their hair. You know what I'm saying? I went to school and church even if I was sick, because I effing hate it here. I did not like my childhood at all. So they weren't close at all. I had a stepmother that was my mom. I didn't know my birth mom as a child. So, and she separated, definitely. Her 4 boys are perfect, you know. So there's no love. I don't know explain it.
Where would you say, in your opinion, you would find your peace level? Would you say you could do it in Mattoon, or would you say you could do it in East St. Louis? Because I think that...
What if it either or? I feel like my whole life I've been taking care of everybody.
Yes.
And been pregnant. I have 4 kids. I'm 28.
So when do we take care of ourselves?
That's what I'm trying to figure out as we speak. I don't know what's happening, but everything happens for a reason. The little fight 24 hours ago, guess what? That got me out of that. So even though it was shitty, what if this gets me out of this? You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, the warning comes before
definitely,
destruction.
Because I think they're not going to...
So you have to take that as your warning,
yeah.
As far as people are very evil and vindictive, and you have to be very careful. And you have to understand, because you are kind of, you know, you stick out in these places that makes people feel even more of a certain kind of way. So you have to understand they're looking for a reason.
That's what's been happening.
So
to me, it's extra. I don't know what's happening.
Okay,
so
but
it's scary.
So why take yourself through that instead of going somewhere where you can be accepted? And yeah, people are gonna be bougie and nosy, but you don't have to worry about fighting every chance. Like, you have to understand that people are gonna take their frustrations out on you, because they're mad at the world. It has nothing to do with you, but because you're available, there you are. So you have to keep in mind the type of people that you're dealing with.
Yeah, that's a whole different level, because You think you know? I don't think I knew that person. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, damn, you go out of your way to like, let's work out to fucking hurt somebody.
You can't put yourself in these situations because you got to understand that things can go left super fast, and somebody can get seriously injured or
that was
worse.
survival mode. You know what I'm saying?
So why would
I
you?
don't trust you now, and now I'm in your car, and you're like, come on, man. Nah.
So why put yourself
Get them
in
up off
that
you.
position?
I'm not gonna. You want my energy trying to fight? Nah. I'm gonna grab something. But then that makes it not good.
So moving forward, what's the plan? Like what is your next move? Because you see that move is not working anymore.
Yeah.
So what's your next move?
And that just happened.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go. Obviously, this is crazy. This is what. But yes,
I think
it's getting worse. Yeah.
It would be best for you to remove yourself because now you're developing enemies that you don't even know you have. Because people have sisters and cousins and nieces and you don't even know these people and
that's what just happened. I'm like, who is that? And he knew. And you're like, what the?
So I think it's, for your betterment, I think it's time to depart and separate and go where you can make it, like without any distractions, because you don't need any distractions. We have enough of that on our own.
I'm literally thinking now, like as we speak.
I feel
because he knows what house. I was staying in an abandoned house, and he was really suspicious, driving back. Because I was like, okay, maybe you can take me over there. But no, because now... And how he was... It was like, nah. Asked about the neighbors, asking what's in it. Like,
that's no way to... You need to go back to Mantoon. I think that would be your best bet, because this isn't... It's closing in.
I'm feeling like... I don't want to say spiritual. Like something like... it's not good. I'm playing with fire.
And, you're feeling the heat, but you haven't been burned. You don't want to wait to get burned because you don't know how severe the burns will be. So you have to understand that, yes, your kids, your survival, your sobriety, being a mom, being a daughter, you have to focus on yourself now, and you have to focus on what's important. And this is
literally, so this is literally.
If it's not helping you, it's hurting you, and you're wasting time. Like, what are you doing? So, I would say if you could go back and talk to a young Miss Shae, knowing what you know today, talking to your younger self, what would you tell her?
I don't want to see that car see me cry. I don't know, because I'm not ashamed or nothing. But I would definitely save her the time, the energy. But at the same time, it builds, you know what I'm saying? And it takes that sometimes. I don't know. Does it take that? I don't know. I'm literally, as we speak, I'm trying to figure, I know everybody's trying to figure themselves out, but like, I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm trying to figure it out.
Usually when you're alone, that's your best time to get in tune with yourself. And in closing, if there's anybody that's looking for you, wondering if you're okay, wondering where you're at, now's the time you can say something to them.
I'm okay, and I will be home soon. And I love you guys.
Thank you, Miss Shae. Thank you.
Thank you.